This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Plays. USA. Intravenous. Number, please. It happened on Halloween. And the movies. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. You might need a learner's permit to watch Paula Vogel's Pulitzer Prize play, How I Learned to Do This. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yep. Player 1. The play Spinning into Butter explores political correctness at a small college in this Green Mountain state. Okay, Player 1. Good. Player 1. Answer, the Daily Double. You are in the lead right now. You need to select your wager. Okay, here is the clue. Moonlight and Magnolias depicts the epic struggle to turn this novel into a 1939 film. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. Player 1. Matthew Burnett turned this Our Town playwright's novel, Theophilus North, into a play. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right. Player 1. In 2006, New Yorkers awoke to find his 1935 play, Awake and Sing, back on Broadway. It's Player 1. Right. Player 1, you pick the name of the ukulele means flea in the native language of this state, where it was introduced by the Portuguese. Okay, Player 2. Yes. Player 2. The state nut of Alabama isn't your kooky cousin, it's this thin-shelled pie ingredient. Okay, Player 1. You got it. All right, let's get back. Caroling to the animals is a holiday tradition at the Lincoln Park Zoo in this Midwest city. Okay, Player 1. Yes. Player 1. Its state song says, "Follow the old Kit Carson trail until desert meets the hills." Yes, Player 2. Yeah, good. Player 2. Alphabetically, this southern state's counties run from Adams to Yazoo. It's Player 1. Right. Player 1, you're in command of... Venus's surface is hard to view from Earth because it's completely covered by these. Yes, Player 3? That's correct. Okay, let's get back. One of these on Venus lasts about 244 Earth ones. Player 1? Yep. All right, let's get... Like Mercury, Venus has this many moons. Let's hear it, player one. That's right. Way to go. Player one, we're not sure if it was ancient or not, but the first U.S. flyby of Venus was by one of these space probes in 1962. It's player three. Right. Okay, let's get back. Galileo's finding that Venus goes through these, like the moon, was the first direct evidence for Copernican ideas. Yes, player two. Good for you. Player two, you start us off. It precedes minutes in the title of a popular Sunday night TV news program. Let's hear it, player one. Right. Player one, highest number you can throw with just one standard die. Okay, player two. Correct. Player two, by a cumulative count, you get a total of 364 gifts in this song, including 42 swans. Let's hear it, player two. That is correct. Player two, you pick again. Of 80, 800, or 1800, the approximate length in miles of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. Yes, player one? Correct. All right, let's get... Barack Obama is officially listed as this number U.S. president. Yes, player three?
Yeah!
A lot of clues, a lot of categories. 1926. There's no escape for this magician who dies following a rupture of his appendix. Okay, player two. You got it. Player two, make us... 1846. Heavy snowfall traps this carnivorous party in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Player three? That's right. Way to go. Player three. 1956. The Brits and the French invade Egypt in response to the nationalization of this. Player three? Yes. Select again. 1961. This man's body is removed from Lenin's tomb. Okay, player two. Correct. Where do we begin, player two? 1998. This Mideast nation announces it will no longer cooperate with UN weapons inspectors. It's player one. You got it. Player one, where do we start? Jack Palance's character is described as a saddlebag with eyes in this 1991 comedy. Let's hear it, player two. Right. A lot of clues. In the film Music and Lyrics, Hugh Grant plays the Jeopardy theme music written by this creator of Jeopardy. Player three? Yeah, good.
Yeah! Woo!
Where do we begin? Irene Bedard, the speaking voice of this heroine in an animated Disney film, played her mother in The New World. Okay, player three? You are correct.
Yeah! Woo!
Player three. The 2003 film Pieces of April starred this actress who had yet to meet and marry Tom Cruise. Let's hear it, player 2. That's it. And now the $1,000 clue. Jane Russell and Marilyn Monroe sang about being two little girls from Little Rock in this 1953 movie musical. Yes, player 2. Yep. Player 3 will select first in Double Jeopardy right after this. Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. The Arctic Ocean. Vocabulary. 1977. Literary bears. Jazz musicians. And at the dentist's office. Player 3, you go first in this Double Jeopardy round. The shortest way to sail to the Arctic Ocean from Nome, Alaska, is to go north through the strait named for him. Okay, player 1. Yes. A lot of clues. The spiral tusk of this cetacean that inhabits the waters of the Arctic Ocean may reach a length of 10 feet. Okay, player 1. That is correct. Player 1. Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are in the lead right now. You need to select your and the clue. In the early 1770s, England's Samuel Hearne became the first European to reach the Arctic Ocean overland from this bay. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1. The Arctic Ocean's deepest point, about 17,880 feet, lies just north of this country's Svalbard Islands. Let's hear it, player 1. Good. Player 1. On August 3, 1958, this nuclear-powered submarine became the first to cross the North Pole under the ice. Yes, player 2. Yes. Player 2. Start it. Of praise, increase, or mock. What you do to something, you augment. Yes, player 3. Right. Player 3. The body of songs a chanteuse is prepared to sing, or of plays a company is prepared to put on. Player 2. Good. Player 2. This word for a type of treaty is from the French for agreement. Player 2. That's correct. You get to pick again. Noun for a person who's sorry and is ritually showing his sorrow under the guidance of a confessor. Let's hear it, player 3. Correct. Player 3. This adjective for a terrifying experience comes from a toothed farm implement used on plowed ground. Let's hear it, player 1. You got it. Player 1, you're in command. President Carter signed a treaty on September 7, 1977 that said the United States would give up control of this in 1999. Okay, player 2. Good. Player 2. The 91-year-old widow of this British Prime Minister was selling off his paintings to supplement her $26 a week pension. It's Player 1. Yes. Player 1. The world lost two more Marx Brothers in 1977, Milton, also known as Gummo, and Julius, also known as this. Let's hear it, Player 1. You got it. Select again. Answer. The second Daily Double. You are in first place. So, what's your wager? Answer this. Egypt was planning a new town to be built near Cairo to be called the 10th of this holy month. You have maintained your lead. Way to go. You get to pick again. In October of 1977, terrorists from this U.S. Commonwealth took the Statue of Liberty hostage for 9 hours. Player 3.
Yeah!
Player 3, you start. This literary bear started life as a real teddy bear bought as a toy for Christopher Milne. It's Player 1. Correct. A lot of clues. Created by Walt Morey, this docile bear lives in the Alaskan wilderness. It's Player 2. That is correct. Player 2. This bear got his name from the London train station where he was first found after arriving from Peru. Let's hear it, Player 2. Good. Player 2. On this doctor's island, you'll find a bear bull and an old woman made of vixen and bear. Okay, Player 2. Right. Player 2. His story, The Bear, recounts an annual hunting expedition in Yoknapatawpha County, Mississippi. It's Player 3. Correct. Player 3, start us. His What a Wonderful World, recorded in 1967, wasn't a U.S. hit until used in the 1987 film Good Morning, Vietnam. Player 2. Right. Okay, let's get back into this. Ray Brown, Percy Heath, and Charles Mingus were stand-up guys as masters of this instrument. Player 3. Correct. Where do we begin, Player 3? When Tommy Dorsey died in 1956, this older brother assumed leadership of the Dorsey Brothers Orchestra. It's Player 3. Good.
Yeah!
You again, Player 3. His quartet's 1959 LP, Time Out, featured the classic hit, Take 5. It's Player 2. You got it. Player 2. Leon Bismarck Beiderbecke, a legendary cornet player of the 1920s, was known by this three-letter nickname. Player 3. Yes. Player 3. You're in command of drill speed is measured in these. Dr. Morrison's in 1871 did about 600. Today's turbine-powered ones, about 300,000. Let's hear it, player 2. Right. Where do we begin? The American Dental Association says this is perfectly safe as the basis for amalgam fillings. It combines with other materials to make it stable. Yes, player 2. That is correct. Select again. Cavities form when bacteria break down sugars, forming this substance that dissolves enamel. Okay, player 2. Yeah, good. Player 2. Modern lead aprons worn during X-raying have a collar to protect this gland from the radiation. Player 2. Right. And now the $2,000 clue. From the Latin for to close, it's the alignment and spacing of your upper and lower teeth when you bite. Let's hear it, player 3. You are correct.
Yeah! Woo!
Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. So much depends on how you do in the Final Jeopardy category, which today is landmarks. Please enter your wager. Let's take a look at the last clue. Some of its pieces, which weighed up to 50 tons, were quarried at Marlborough Downs, about 20 miles away. What did you put as your response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain. And your response? With that correct response, you will gain. Congratulations, player 1. You are our new champion. We'll see you all next time.